very long time ago, maybe 6,000 years, a fishing people came and settled on the waters of this lake. They are called the Mohana, the bird fishermen. The pelican, of all birds, is the hardest to catch. Ramzan the Red calls him Kodu, little man. From now on, he's a new son for his clan. Ramzan the Red says that his family was the first to settle on this lake. But another family has always claimed that it was here long before. The family of Mohammad the Yellow. The pelican is the most desired of birds. It brings honor and prosperity to the family that owns it. There are only two families in this village who know how to capture the pelican, Mohammed's and Ramzan's. But so far this year, Mohammad the Yellow hasn't had the privilege. The Mohana have a passion for birds, their grace and their beauty. They need their presence always and everywhere. That is why they collect them. Each family has its own bird garden, a place outside the village where they can admire them and talk with them at leisure. The beauty of a garden lies in the art of finding a place for each bird, as in a painting. Ramzan the Red has asked his sons to enthrone little man like a king. In a few days, the pelicans will be gone. They come from Kazakhstan, and migrate to Arabia. On their way, they land for a mere 3 weeks on the lake. That is, if they land at all. Mohammad the Yellow has sworn he'll get one, and it's got nothing to do with Ramzan the Red. The waters of the lake belong to Lord Zamindar. He owns every drop, from the deepest waters to the unhealthiest swamps. He is the one who grants the fishing and hunting rights to the family. In exchange for granting the fishing rights, the Lord receives, as tribute, half of the fish caught and half the birds. Every year, he redistributes the most fish-abundant waters to the best fishermen. The weakest always get the poorest waters.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Jérôme chane ne? हाँ दे खबर है जी पक्की मक्की जरा है ना बाबा पक्की ने ले हमारा मुकलम पक्की कौन अच्छा मुझे ले पक्की ना है तुम्हारे पक्की हमारा रात मुकलम सफा खाली मोटी है आने माती आए वो तो ये देश रमजान का थोड़ पक्की पक्की आए ना सावा टाणे रमजान के तो पांची पानी है रखा है असां के पानी अल्लाह ना अल्लाह बस छड़े से यार.
It has been days since Mohammad the Yellow has fished or hunted. He has spent all his time hunting for a pelican. If he is unable to make a tribute, the Lord will either reduce his fishing territory or take it away altogether. Disgrace. It's always the same thing between Ramzan and Mohammad. It starts with taunts, but how it ends is anybody's guess. The whole village is involved, including the children, but no one dares say anything. The pelican is a most intelligent bird, but it is also one of the most dangerous. With one stab of his beak, little man can put out an eye.
जल बाबा जल मछली करा बाबा जल वो बाबा जल मछली यहाँ पर खेले वो बाबा जल बाबा ये मछली
It takes several days to cajole the beast, and power. a lot of power. When he accepts his new family, the bird becomes faithful and stops acting aggressively. It is then that Ramzan can bring him to the village and show him off to everyone, as well as his own pride. Mohammad the Yellow won't make a step outside his home. He is sure that the villagers are all making fun of him with Ramzan. His sons have no other choice. As long as they don't have a pelican, Mohammad the Yellow forbids them to talk to other families. A question of dignity. And for a Mohana son, his father's word is law.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
It's a crisis in the village. The other families are cautious as cats. Their every move is judged by the two rivals, judged and remembered for later.
أشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
आगते कौन लेट इंदा ठीक है पढ़ो अलिफ अखर
When they were young, Ramzan and Mohammad were the best of friends, but their parents fell out. No one remembers why. The children moved apart and in time became enemies. This year, Mohammad won't have his pelican. He must give up trying and think about fishing to feed his family. The Mohanas say they learned everything they know from the birds, the art of fishing and hunting, and a lot of other things about life. So if they keep on capturing birds, it is to observe them, to imitate them. Captured birds attract the wild ones, and the cycle continues. Little man's presence reassures the wild ducks. Hunting is easier with him around.
Allah, don't kill the viewer. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. हाँ कैसा है मच्छी? ये मच्छी है यो दे खबर है जी ठीक है ना हाँ सही अल्लाह में बनी अभी खैर आप हाँ बा सही मच्छी दे इबाना अलावा मत खाना रख लेना मैं छब्बी में रख सब रख खाने उते रख गरीब है हाँ उन्हें तू बताऊँ मैं पक्की खाना पक्की दे ना सही यार मैं मुकले मैं गरीब हूँ सां एड़ी क्या लगे बच्चन ठीक है आज को पोए जी मैं अच्छा तू मत अलावा लालू मेहरबानी अल्लाह और खड़ी सब मुझे वाले बस ठीक है
साथी करा सही ने साथी दा मुझे बचड़ा लंघण पिया हुजन तने मा साथी के करा बचड़ा लंघण पिया
Ramzan has invited the dignitaries from the other villages to solemnly celebrate the Pelican. Mohammad the Yellow has turned down his invitation, and Ramzan did nothing to make him change his mind. For Ramzan's son, it's going too far. Vanity blinds his father. But when you are the son of a Mohana, you learn from birth to bend like a reed. Old Ramzan the Red was right. His pelican was bound to attract another. Just a matter of time and patience. This new pelican will not be for Ramzan the Red. The conflict has gone on long enough. Between the two families, feuds have always created more feuds. And as usual, it is the children who try to open the road to reconciliation. The pride of the elders is so great that the young ones have to learn the art of ruse. Migrating birds often get tangled up in the fishermen's nets, and this is the fishing territory of Mohammad the Yellow. Every year, the Zamindar organizes a race for the most important families of the lake. For the first time, Mohammad the Yellow's family has been excluded. With his new captive, no one can question his skill, and Mohammad the Yellow regains his full rights. Ramzan the Red can have no say in the matter. But to regain full honor, Mohammad the Yellow has challenged Ramzan in the duel that is most highly prized by the Mohanas. The fate of a Mohana spreads between heaven and water. He's born on a boat and leaves the world on the same boat, confiding a dream to each bird's flight. Ramzan's and Mohammed's sons dream that this newfound peace has returned for a good long stay. But what can their fathers be dreaming of?
ਯਾਰ ਕੋਈ ਸਗੋਂ ਤਾਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਣਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵੀ